Hello, yeah man.
That was close.
What are you saying? Pork Chop Express. Pork Chop, yeah man. There was a character in a programme on English television years ago called Pork Chop.
Pork pie.
Pork Chop.
Pork pie.
Pork pie, that was
Pork
it.
pie.
Yeah man.
Yeah. Desmond.
Greetings. Happy 2020.
Oh God, is it already?
Mother friends.
2020. When did that happen?
Christmas,
About 2
New
weeks
Year's.
ago.
I know, but like when, like the date. I wrote it on something the other day, and it just didn't feel right at all.
I remember being in school talking about the year 2000.
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
do you remember?
the future.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was. Yeah, yeah.
So, greetings. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. All that beastmas is over with, thank God.
Oh God, yeah.
So you've
what a
got
mess that
like
was.
11 and a half months to save up the tiny little,
Burn it all
the
again.
tiny little scrapings you all get off of your like bare existences. Get it, save it up, and then spend it all again
Yep.
next year,
Yep.
and never progress from
Yeah.
our lives of mediocrity as we all carry on, while the few elite sit
Yeah.
selling us all the
the
crap
best
that
is-
we spend, that little bit of shavings.
So,
Going out, doing your Christmas shop,
Yeah.
which is equivalent of buying a month's worth of food,
Yeah.
and then banging it in 3 days.
Yeah.
And then being
And
like,
then-
we ain't got nothing to eat but Pringles and peanuts.
Yeah, and then realising we ain't got no money,
Yeah.
we got no food.
Can we go and get some vegetables? No.
No.
Pringles.
I went to the supermarket at Christmas time, and because it had been in the news we wouldn't have toilet rolls, people were stockpiling toilet rolls.
Really?
Yeah,
But
'cause
they're
of
mental.
Brexit.
Do you
They were
know-
coming out with trolleys full of them.
Bog roll.
I noticed that on New Year's Eve people were stockpiling, but what was funny, because on New Year's Day everything was open.
Yeah.
It was like, what are you doing?
Mental.
Why are you
love
buying
that.
12
I
things
know.
of milk? It's
I-
open tomorrow.
They were there doing it, and I was talking to the girl who was behind the till, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm working tomorrow."
Yeah, absolutely. I was
I'll
like,
just
oh, well.
have this 2 pints.
Yeah,
Then.
I'll put this back.
Yeah.
What gets me is that people think that's the worst thing that could happen to us. Won't be able to wipe our bums.
So, like, for the few of you that have tuned in tonight, very, very few tonight, so far,
we're early doors.
we're actually going to talk about Star Wars as well, and we're going to do some painting.
Yeah.
So, like,
and
don't.
we're going to paint somewhat different to what we usually paint.
Yeah, I'm painting terrain.
Terrain, which I've been very excited about from the get-go. I've been trying to push you to do terrain.
I have. We've worked out tonight, because we haven't had much time to practice, because you know how much we practice.
Yeah.
Painting one of these things, right, from
Wow.
Protec. Look how nice that is, yeah?
That is one beautiful thing.
Very cool, with a removable lid.
So you can play
But-
inside.
The camera we use has only got so much play. So, this is going to be kind of like tight. So bear with us if it's a bit weird compared to normal. But
What games is that to go with, Rasta?
that is to go with Legion.
Star Wars Legion.
All right. I didn't know it was called Star Wars Legion.
It's called Star
and I
Wars
just
Legion.
realised I've missed this horrendous mould line.
Yeah, I've just seen
Oh
that
my
myself.
good lord!
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
you off.
Clean that up.
So
So before we get on to what we're going to talk about, stuff like that, because I don't know, one of the things that I wanted to ask was, in the chat especially...
Back and professional as ever, Rasta and Ash make a return. Look at the viewer figures. This is you guys. This is you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's me, I've dropped it. So, has everybody who is on now
Thank you, Archnin.
seen episode 9? Before we talk about that later on,
Yeah,
Make
are we
sure-
allowed to talk
are we
about
allowed
episode
to talk
9?
about episode 9 yet?
I think you ought to assume that we are going to talk about episode 9. We just need to warn them to turn off.
Yes.
Yeah.
At a certain point,
Otherwise,
we'll give you a warning before we get on to episode 9. All I will say is I've seen it a few times now, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm gutted I've only seen it once.
Yeah.
Bremmy's seen it.
Ready to
Nice.
chat, nice.
Seen
it twice, no
Archie's
talking.
seen it. Yeah. Pork chop.
Yes,
fair
fair
game.
game.
Well done. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw it once. 4 or 5 times. Seen it
Yeah,
4
Mr.
times.
Dalton.
I haven't had the literally the finances or the time after Christmas, so I waited until Christmas Eve. So my
But
tradition.
you always go on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so my tradition, since they brought out the new Star Wars films with Force Awakens, was to go Christmas Eve with my kids, the family, and that. And this one was no different. And I finished off. I put a post up on my Facebook page, and it was basically saying it was a 43, 44-year journey for me. That's really, it's
Yeah.
like a 40-year journey, because I was only a couple of years old. I didn't see it the minute I was born, but it was the end of that love affair, and I watched it with my kids, and it broke me, like broke me.
Like, I
And
was
it
affected
broke
by it.
Simeon.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But I was more affected by it the second time as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, I know things are going to happen, so I felt like I was less like trying to catch everything. You know, it is trying to watch every little detail and trying to pick up every little thing. So I know what's coming, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and the way that they did it, and the way that the actors portrayed it this time, and everything like that, I was just like, oh, they've done that so well. You know what I mean? Like, so well. Like, at the minute...
Yeah, more tears second time for
Yes,
me. I
totally.
was like a proper blubbering mess
Yeah.
at quite a few points, but I don't know what it was about the end of that film. It just was like...
It was like awesome fan service from
Oh.
JJ. Like, such good
All
fan
of
service.
it.
Every little bit that was like, yes, that's right. That's how you put that in a Star Wars film. So
Clive, what are you saying, bro? Hello, mate.
at the minute, I am listening to the audiobook.
Thank you,
of
Tavern Wars.
Last Jedi.
All right.
And it is. I'll probably say I'm like 3 hours in, and it's probably the first 15 minutes of the film. So the detail in which it goes to and the extra bits is so much better than the film. So I feel like The Last Jedi is not a bad story. I just feel like Rian Johnson made a crap film.
Yep, he made a crap
He
film.
made a crap film.
Right, so Archnin, I completely agree with you. There isn't going to be... So Star Wars perfection is so subjective.
Yes.
So
Everyone's
whatever
got
their
own what they
personal,
want.
your personal thing that you really love, nothing's ever going to be better than that. Right? And we're all different generation Star Wars fans. I have this conversation with Alex all the time.
because they're clones.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
evening, Kev. We say my brother. But yeah, he. I think he paid kind of fan service
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yeah, like...
And he fixed stuff that went wrong in '77.
Yes.
And he fixed stuff right up to right up to
Rian's,
to Ryan.
Yeah.
Terminator. What are you saying?
You've missed nothing yet, Kev. We're just discussing how we're
I
very
heard
happy
that
with episode 9. And yeah,
Have you seen the Kevin Smith review?
no,
I would
and I
love-
love his review.
Yeah, do
he
you
was
know
quite
what?
happy with it, but it was just 1 or 2 bits. He was like saying if they just put like this 10-second line
Yeah,
in here, and
yeah.
and he
But
just
you see what he's saying, look.
which is so there's a JJ cut coming.
Nearly
Yeah, it's
3
like-
And
hours.
it's
3.5
supposedly
hours.
over 3
Right,
hours
so
long.
that was the only thing
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was long enough.
Yes, exactly. And there's not many films that at the end, like when you're 2 hours into it,
Where you're like, I'm
and-
ready
and
for a
you're like,
film now.
just keep going.
Yeah,
Like, just
I'm
keep
ready
going,
for a
you know
whole
what I mean?
2-hour
Bang,
film.
bang, mate.
Yeah.
That was it. I don't feel like do you know in Last Jedi there's certain scenes where I think they should have cut that. You know, I don't need to see the racing Fabius for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
I don't need to see it. Whereas in Last Jedi, there isn't a scene where I don't think, well, I'd watch another 10 minutes of that.
I don't know about 2 films. I know what you mean, though.
So-
the problem was he had to spend quite a lot of time fixing all the cobblers that Ryan did, didn't he?
The first 20 minutes feels like, let me just tie this up for you nice and tight, and then start the film.
Yeah.
Because and he did it brilliantly. Like I'm totally sold in the way he did it. I thought it was magnificent.
There's a lot of sort of fingers up to the previous film, isn't it? If you look at it.
Yeah.
He's like
Totally.
readjusting and rebalancing it.
I mean, for me, a lovely bit was Snoke in the clone chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Like,
Yeah.
And then, but just
come on, Luke
Yeah.
and Leia training.
yes.
Do you know who bodied Leia in that?
Leia's daughter.
Oh, we should have asked them.
Yeah. But that was so sick. Like, not
We're
Leia's
so
daughter,
out of practice.
Kara's
We had a
daughter.
moment then where we could have encouraged audience participation.
Yeah.
But we chose to just disregard them. Too.
Also, Carrie's daughter, she in the last section of the film was too easy for Dalton, that one. In the last section of the film, she's wearing. Have you noticed the outfit that she's wearing during the battle on top of the Star Destroyer?
Right.
She's wearing Leia's poncho from Return of the Jedi.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's got the poncho on. It's like,
Well,
so many little bits.
We
They're
were saying
brilliant.
this off the film though. There's a whole set of films or TV series of Jedi Leia
Yes.
that is just not out
untold story. Yeah.
Because she obviously clearly was, because it was her
Yeah.
lightsaber they're
Well,
burying at the end.
A big chat at the minute as well online is obviously there's so much speculation on what Disney's doing in the future, and that they're moving away from films and concentrating more on television and games to forward the Star Wars universe. But Rebels sequel series,
Really?
yes, supposed to be in the pipeline.
Ah.
Because of all the things, like Rebels.
What,
that's come out-
actual The Rebels
the Rebels
again?
Yeah, Rebels again.
But-
But
but-
continued of Rebels.
What? How? But Kanan's dead.
Yeah, Kanan's dead, but Hera's still alive, and then
Jason.
yeah, and you've got who else? You've got Sabine, you've got Ahsoka. You know, where's Ezra? Can they bring Thorne back?
Chirag, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah,
Spoilers. Yeah, lots of spoilers.
What's the spoiler? What's the spoiler?
Just
What's
saying,
happened?
like spoilers. But there is a lot of spoilers going on right here, right now. Rich, you haven't seen all of Rebels? Oh, mate.
No.
And
You haven't what?
Dalton, I've not seen the last season of Rebels. Rebels is the
John,
best
will you
Star
switch on
Wars
my compressor?
storytelling there has been. Full
Bonus
stop. It
Christmas
is
post
amazing.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Of Gandalf.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka was a tease. What?
So yeah, as Captain Rex has just put up there, Filoni does a lot of drawings and posts them online. They're magical. But he put up a picture of Gandalf and Ahsoka that he'd hand drawn, and he's talking. Gandalf's talking to Ahsoka, and it says, "Everyone thought I was dead too." It's brilliant. It's what a legend, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's too cool.
It was a good time for Star Wars. Should we talk about Mandalorian as well?
Oh, well,
What
funny you say
what
about
an
the
ending, eh?
Mandalorian. So it took me until last week. Yeah, when did I watch it? Saturday.
Yeah.
To watch the last 2 episodes.
Really?
Oh my God, were they amazing?
Just when you the black light saber when you
Hello!
It's the Mandalorian.
You
Are
still
you
not-
come on this?
Yeah, but yeah, the dot. Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
I text Lester straight away.
Shut
I was
up!
like, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, amazing. You'll love that.
I
It's a
did
good show.
suspect. I did suspect.
I have seen up until the first episode. The door opens. End of scenes.
That's
That's
it.
all I've seen.
Yeah.
Why?
Can't get it to work. I don't do piracy. It doesn't support art, John.
Yeah. Well, you'll
Right?
look,
Okay.
the minute it's available, I should be buying it.
The
in
minute
every
it's
format.
available, I should be. But I haven't seen it. Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
I had that taken from me. Right?
He's cool. I'm not in the love affair of Baby Yoda like everyone else, but
Well,
I'm
the
not
other
in a love
characters-
affair
When I
with
went
Baby
to
Yoda
see
neither.
Rise of Skywalker, I was coming out of the cinema and somebody was, I could hear somebody saying, "Baby Yoda was supposed to be in that." It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Real true fan, that one. Brilliant.
So
So Kev's not seen it either. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
so,
Let's talk about
yeah,
what
no,
the
no.
show's about.
Wait, yeah. So Baby Yoda crew card. Right. So it has been so long I've forgotten how we do this.
What do we do?
And at the beginning, what we do, for those of you, there's a few of you tuned in now, I can start to tell you, is we tend to give you something every week, and I do some housekeeping, and I tell you about subbing, and I tell you about if you cheer, you earn spondoolies, and you guys can duel each other, and you guys can go on little raids and stuff in the chat to earn you more spondoolies.
How do they do that?
But by doing all commands. Shut up, Ash. They all
I'm
know.
curious.
Most of the people watching know
Yeah,
at the moment. Right.
Look,
so
someone's done a raid.
Raid 66. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Right.
It's not like red.
But what you don't know is what I'm giving you this week. So over Christmas, and it's been a hell of a Christmas, really busy, I did manage to sit down and finish off those 7 clone troopers I did in the last 2 episodes of Rasta Maice paintings. So John's got some photos he's going to show you. I hope he's got some photos, because he did say about although he's got a big white line through him.
Prepared, stretch goal.
Let me. I haven't got many photos. I didn't have a chance. I weren't very.
It's
well.
all right. He's going to do a couple, and then I've got them with me, and I'll show you them
They're very pretty.
one-on-one. They come out really nice, really nice.
Really pretty.
Yeah, Kev wants me to paint him an army now.
Yeah, I can imagine he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see them. They are in the top corner.
Yeah, but we're coming, John.
yeah,
Even though John was like,
splash
do
them
the
off.
giveaway. There we go.
There they are.
There we go.
That's just 4 of them. You got 7. haven't
There's
you?
7 in total, right? So it's the full 7-man squad that you get in the box, and I'll send you the box, and I'll send you all the cards, everything you'd buy.
Gumph.
All the gumph that comes with it.
Yeah.
They're all painted. John, give me a top down,
Okay.
and I'll show him a couple.
Didn't work. Here we go.
There we
There
go.
we are, look.
And I'll move up.
Yeah. I've held them. They are absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they're worth even more because Ash has held them.
Yeah, that's right. I licked one. You have to guess which one when you get it. It's the one with a big gun.
They've all got big guns.
Yeah, but it's the one with the Z6.
With the what?
Z6, the Gatling cannon.
The Gatling cannon.
Yeah, they're good, they are. Lots of white dice, which are crap dice, but there's lots of them, so it's cool.
So they turned out really, really pretty.
Do you know what? I've been
They
playing...
turned out really pretty.
As some of you know, I have been playing quite a bit of Legion as of late, and I've played against the clones a couple of times. Never painted this well, and they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They're a really strong army. FFG's done such a good job of bringing out 2 new armies with very little in them that are actually, oh my god, these are like straight off the bat. You could just run loads of clones and Obi-Wan or Rex, and they're badass.
Yeah.
What's this?
The actual armies that they've brought out,
What,
the
you
2
think
new ones.
they're a bit broken?
No, but they're not broken. Do you know what? The droids feel like they could be broken, much in the same way as they are in X-Wing, but they're not, because they're dead squishy. They're just a lot of fun.
Do you guys all play Legion as well as like X-Wing or?
Yes, so yeah, Rich has started painting his Legion. I know Dalton's Legion man.
Look, Adam's asking about hyperspace.
Ooh.
So honestly, like I love X-Wing, but I really have no idea what's going on. I know, like I've been playing 2 silencers lately, and apparently you can't have a silencer anymore in X-Wing.
What is it? Hyperspace? What, the actual silencer
The
has been
actual silencer's
denied?
gone. Yeah,
And
denied.
then I believe I read somewhere. Can we have 5 X-Wings now?
Can we have what?
5 X-Wings.
5 X-Wings?
5 X-Wings.
How are you getting 5
That's what I'm
X-Wings?
saying. Is that a thing now? Someone was saying that that's doable.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen.
Hey, look, silencer is in hyperspace.
Is
they're
it?
saying. That's what they're saying.
Because on my squad builder, it says... sorry, guys, my brush is going a bit mad.
5 X-Wings,
65,
40 points each.
What?
There you
Is
go.
that what they are now?
Yeah, T65 fits. Oh, ho, ho. Do you know what? I have 5 X-Wings.
You do surprise me.
I might have a few more than 5, but I will definitely 5 see my glasses. 5 CLT Jedi also fits. X-Wings are 40 points now. Yeah, silencers are fine. Decimator's been reduced again. Bloody hell. That's because no one's flying them, Dalton. Right, so we must talk. This lovely piece of terrain that you're starting now.
So all I'm doing is I'm just putting some black,
How have you prepped it up to this point?
just grey body primer.
Grey primer. Right.
My airbrush is not working very well at the moment. I'm just trying to get some dark in some of the deepest recesses, and then I'll start putting on some metals.
Ooh. So they're saying that you can fly 3 silencers, I think. Whoa, hello. Only a generic Desi has gone down. Still can't get 3 in Dalton. Yeah, I'll bet. We don't want 3 Desis on any board. You can fit Luke, Braylon, Nian and Jake into a list. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that's horrible. I played against 4 Rebel Beef on Saturday, funnily enough.
Yeah, so we had a tournament here Saturday, just gone.
Yeah. And I've got to be honest, I ate it alive with 2 silencers.
Did you really?
He did 1 shield. And it was Lee Taylor.
Oh, so he knows what he's doing.
Like,
Yeah, he's a beef player.
He knew what he was doing and that.
Wow. And you lost 1 shield?
1 shield on Blackout, I think.
Bloody hell. So what, you flying in the 2 silencers? Is it Blackout and Kylo?
Blackout and Kylo.
Whoa, dirty.
But then in the final, I ended up playing Kev.
Yeah.
And Kev had Bobber Fen. And I was like, oh, that'll be all right, I'll kill Bobber, thinking I'd have the initiative. He outbid me by 1 point.
Really?
And that was it. It was just not a non-game.
Yeah.
Because both those ships can reposition, and wherever I'm going, he can get.
I did catch.
So he engages where he wants. It was very, very hard.
I did catch a little, a tiny little bit, because FFG have also put up a video of the points change. They talk through it. There's a live action one, like them 3 are chatting about it. And I think they were talking about what's increased and why, and they were talking about like force power, like offensive force powers have gone up.
Right.
Because they're too strong, weren't they?
The Jedi in general were just too strong, so they've taken away Delta 7, haven't they? From hyperspace.
Yes, from hyperspace.
Which is absolutely right.
For the donation.
Oh yeah, so
First donation.
So listen, right? I know there's not a million of you on, and it is after Christmas, and I know it's 150 stretch goal, but it's a £30 box of models basically. There's 12 hours work in there. If you do the maths after you've taken the 30 quid out of it and you chuck a bit of postage on there, you're getting those figures for about £12 a figure. That's pretty good going.
You can't even buy a model for £12 a figure.
So if we don't get it this week, we will go into next week, and we're going to do 1,000 Spondoolies a ticket on this.
Yeah. There will be the centrepiece of your army if you brought.
Yeah, they will be.
The paint job that you've done on them.
Yeah.
Is it any specific clone faction?
No. I just picked red.
Yeah.
I found this thing where it showed you where they kind of mark the clone armour, and you can just go mad, really.
Yeah, oh yeah. So imagine how many millions of clones there was, and
you
how
could
big
have
the
them.
army were.
Yeah, you could have them pure white, or you can have them coloured up. You can choose to only mark, like your general or your squad leader sort of thing. Or you can just mark your heavy weapons. That's what I liked about it, really, was the fact there wasn't really, this is how they've got to look. Yeah. I had the base white.
Harvard Dan would like some advice on how to get his Rasta Maice dials to attach to his dial covers. Did we not do a video on this?
Oh, I think there is a video somewhere.
There's a video on my page, definitely, somewhere.
Teaching you about the magnet.
But basically, I haven't got one with me to explain. So the dial covers come with the 2 magnets on the back, and then you take an FFG dial cover, which has got like the cut out notch at the top.
Perfect recess.
So that's kind of like the line up at the top and the way your dial cover should be placed. And if you've got my dial cover and their dial cover lined up that way, so they're cut out at the top and my dial cover, that's where the top of it would be, there's always 2 points for that glue to stick on that dial cover. If you do go back, frick, thank you, dude. If you do go back on my page, there is.
I remember the video.
There's definitely a video where I show you how to put it on. It's really, really easy. Yeah. Really, really easy.
Well, the's that many dials
I'll bring them. And
in fact, there's a lot of dials out there owned by people who are not that intelligent, and they've done it. So you should be all right, mate. Because you've got a head on your shoulders.
Who are some of those intelligent people?
Non-intelligent.
Non-intelligent.
Half of our team, I'm going to say. Me included. Although, yeah.
Does he not stick and feed?
Yeah. I'm alright, I just go do that.
So what I will say, right, is I haven't painted a lot, and I haven't used my airbrush since I did these clones, and my airbrush is clearly ill.
It's got the poorlies.
It's got the poorlies,
Yeah.
but we're gonna nurse it. We're gonna nurse it.
We're going to warm it back in.
We're gonna warm it back in. We're gonna remind it of what its job is in life.
And that is painting.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
like
lots of it.
when you ask us about hyperspace and you ask us about stuff like that, what do you guys think? And then we can bounce off of that a little bit. Or what do you guys think about?
Bremer has sent us a parcel. Did we receive it? I have not received any parcel or been informed by said members of staff of parcel.
Where do you?
Is it a big parcel?
Yeah,
Big parcel?
what size are we talking?
Does it have gold bars in it?
Yeah.
Can I recommend somewhere that's
Brush
services?
needs servicing. Can you recommend somewhere? Yeah.
John does it.
Yeah, he's the man.
I do it, yeah.
But it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's just me. It's because I haven't used it and it's been sat in my man cave. And once I go through this paint, I'll give it a little clean. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you can hear you got a bit of dry paint.
Yeah, you can hear it.
It was a small
Just
box
bulk
sent
savings,
to
I
Weekend
think.
Warlord store. No, we have not received it yet. When was it sent? And
Who did you address it to?
yeah, who was it addressed to?
It was the good-looking one and Ash. That's surely
Yeah,
what they
surely that's
addressed
who it should have
to.
been to.
Yeah.
We just got another £20 tip. Tavern Wars, you're a legend.
Oh, you're a legend, Tavern Wars. So yeah, those of you that are new, when you bid £10, you get 1,000 spondoolies, and that will let you buy a ticket for the giveaway when we get to 150. And if you're a subscriber, when you buy a ticket, you always get a spare one too. So listen, the plan with this bunker at the moment, I'm just getting some black on, and then I'm gonna smash in some silver around the doors and around this little generator at the back. And then I'm going to go with like your standard kind of bluey greys. I'm a bit stuck here, hold on.
So he sent it last Tuesday, addressed to Rasta and Ash. Hopefully be there soon. Yeah, if not, I'll have a look at the post office tomorrow because I know someone there. There's a good chance that if it don't fit through our door, it could have gone back to the post office because we've got very funny opening times at the store. And I know that a lot of packages end up back there, don't they? So.
I know a lot of postmen are just,
thieving buggers.
Yeah, and they don't want to, they don't want to help, do they? They don't want to deliver a slightly
Just
over.
Rasta and Ash on parcel.
Yeah, I might. Shake it. That sounds heavy. That's mine.
Just get a stamp. Get around stamping them.
What are you doing, Ash? Nothing. Is that another Amazon box over there? Ding. Hello, guys. Quick hi from me and the lucky busy tonight, so I'll watch. Stream back later. Okay,
Rattler, no, you need to get in on this giveaway.
I just noticed that
We're halfway.
Matt Skywalker Coles is in the chat as well. He's just joined us.
Yo, Matt. Hello, everyone. If you have just joined us in the last few minutes and we haven't said a big up to you, big up to yourselves.
Big up to yourselves.
Right, excuse me a second, guys.
Talking,
Bit of a
now
hair
we've got
drying.
Matt in the stream as well. He's a big Star Wars aficionado, like most of you in the stream, but Matt's particular. I bought John a book for Christmas.
You did indeed.
I did.
I've
and
not touched it yet.
He's not touched it yet. But I
will
bought him a Star Wars book.
Is it that Shades of Grey? You're buying that
Star-
Shades of Grey?
50 Shades of Sick, it is.
50 Shades of Sith.
Yeah. I read all the Star Wars books,
Yeah.
but I slept on this one. I didn't read it. Not slept on it, but I didn't read it straight away.
I was
This
about
one-
to say, how big's this book?
Yeah, it's been out quite a while, and I didn't get onto it.
Yeah.
Well, I read the first chapter when it first came out, and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
But I got back into it, and I battered it the other day. And when I finished it, I was like, I've got to get this book for John.
Yeah.
So I got it
I'll
for
read
him.
I'll read it.
So John's got a copy of Dark Disciples, which is made from the unmade episodes of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
It is very good.
I'm incredibly busy at the moment,
Yeah.
but I will make time.
It is a.
Promise
It's for those of you that's in the stream that's read it or looking for a good Star Wars book. Look, Matt knows. Oh, a great book. It is a great book. Like a really good one.
Sorry, I did the hairdryer right next to the microphone there. Sorry, I realised what I was doing. Been trying to dry it under the table, not been doing fruity stuff with me undercarriage. me undercrackers
Yeah,
or
just
anything
all
like that.
clean
No,
up, all fresh.
No. Oh, thank you all, Frick, gifting subs out.
Gifting subs out.
Legend. So, what else do we need to talk about? So, tell me about tournaments. We've had some tournaments here. How have they been going? Because I popped in for... So, we had Princess Leia.
We had the Leia.
Our annual Princess Leia make money for Carrie Fisher
we
charity.
made about 700 quid for charity on that one.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Right,
it wasn't
okay.
too bad.
No,
Yeah.
that's really good. It was a little bit quieter than it has been the past 2 years before that.
Yeah.
But Leia's always
Yeah,
great.
it's a part,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
So I showed my face. I wish I could have stayed, but some of us had to go to work. It sucked. I even tried to barter to get the time off work with other people. They wouldn't give it me, would they? The buggers.
You're joking.
Nah, they won't give it me. I said to them,
Well, you've done so much overtime. I don't get why your bosses weren't just like a bit more,
Wow, yeah. But,
not such douches.
yeah, but around Christmas, you know, it's like working for Royal Mail. It's very hard. There's a lot of parcels. People, and especially this year, more so than ever, everyone's buying online.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah,
it has.
that's the
I
way it
mean,
is,
the
yeah.
online things affected us quite.
Yeah,
quite
it's
badly.
huge. It's huge. The Luther Lunatic is on the audiobook version of Last Shot. Oh, it's very good. Enjoyed that as well.
The what?
Last Shot, Han and Lando, but it's based in two different time periods. So one is like them not long after the Solo movie, around that era, I think, and then the other is later after Return of the Jedi. Brilliant. Well, Rich is back at work.
He's already booked his Christmas off. It's good planning.
Well done, Rich. So your eyes are okay now, Rich, if you're back at work. That's awesome news. What is the black you're putting through that?
Not this silver now.
Well, you've gone on to silver now. There we
Yeah.
go, look.
You can paint scenery really quickly, isn't it?
I've been watching a lot of videos on building Legion terrain on YouTube. There's some wonderful stuff out there. I've seen a guy do a crashed Tantive, turn it into a full 6x3 board, and he built all scratch built.
Really?
Incredible.
That'd be pretty cool.
Got some sexy new specs and everything. Rich's got new glasses. I've got new glasses.
Show them your glasses, Ash.
They just make my eyes look really big.
They make you look like an idiot, but show them your glasses.
That's really harsh.
I know, I shame people now.
Yeah,
It's my
I
new
know,
thing.
then, like, you know what I mean? Don't like wearing the specs, but so I can see again.
No, they make you look alright. Look. You look a bit like Penfold.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
The Penfold look.
Yeah.
I
But I
like
can
it.
read books better, which is great.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Can you see the addresses on your envelope?
No, well, I don't read them anyway. Just everyone gets a handful. That's the way I work. Stuff them through. So yeah, got specs. You can see again. I think Most Wanted is my fave book so far. Still not read the new Thrawn books though. New Thrawn books are brilliant. It's hard to say what my favourite is because I've read quite a few, like almost all of them. Ash, have you read the Clone Wars Gambit books? Came out about 10 years. Yeah, but I have, Matt. But they're not canon.
Yeah. All
Can't do-
reset.
Can't do them if they're not canon, my man. I'm only doing canon now. I have to erase everything else from my memory. What am I reading at the minute? Force Collector? Something like that. It's like a well, not junior, but like, yeah, probably a junior. Like quite a small, thin book. It's good.
Yeah.
They're canon to me. Yeah, I know how you feel, mate. I've just finished Canto Bight as well. Surprisingly brilliant.
Shut up.
Yes.
Nothing
yeah.
about that place
I
can
know,
be good.
this is the thing. But yet again, like listening to the audiobook of The Last Jedi and then reading books like Canto Bight, which is all just short stories on Canto Bight, makes you think, brilliant premise, great story idea, shitty made film. And it just keeps going back to this same thing of like,
First swear word of 2020,
Sorry.
and Ash did it.
but you could have just, if you'd have got JJ or, you know, anyone, why not get Gary
Yeah,
Edwards
I
in?
like the idea of that they should have canonised Shadows of the Empire.
Totally, that is my favourite story. Shadows.
The
of the
guy who
Empire.
did it, what's his name? Who did the Mandalorian? He did Iron Man and all that.
John Favreau.
Favreau, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
he's
you
brilliant.
see, so off the success of Mandalorian
Yeah.
and everything that's going so well at the minute, they're giving a lot more creative power to Filona and Favreau.
Right.
And they're going to point them towards most of the projects now. I believe this is the chat. So if it's in their hands, wonderful.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it amazing. Yeah, Dan's reading the Aftermath trilogy. I loved it. Brilliant. Last Jedi. What about? We've got to talk about that in Last Jedi.
Yeah, Ezix and Gru would make great movie villains.
Yeah. What about when Snap goes boom?
What do you mean when Snap goes boom?
Snap
in the
dies
film.
at the end of Last Jedi.
Yeah, but there's
his X-wing blows up, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he was stood next to an A-wing before that in the landing sequence.
Yeah. But it was in the X-wing, wasn't it? It was in the T-70. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, apparently Snap dies.
Yeah, well, that's what I got from the movie.
Which is bad.
Yeah. I wish they'd
So
done
I've
the
done
original Thrawn trilogy.
I've done
I
some
agree.
black,
I love
and
them.
then I did some dark silver, and then I've just got some like pure light silver, and I'm just putting some little highs on some of the metals, and then I'll do a little dry brush too. But when you're doing terrain, you can kind of be. It's massive. It's easy. It's
You
quick.
slap it off.
Yeah.
You
So
like doing terrain, don't
I
you?
do like doing terrain. Big monsters and terrain with an airbrush are just so easy to. I mean, monsters are brilliant because you
skin
get that
blends.
transition.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
and
just
so like
perfect.
I've done the light at the top, and I won't bring it so far down. So it's much broader colour placement you're putting on. You see what I mean? Just catching an edge. And we can do just a line like
You know
that.
what you should do?
and a
with
line
the
like
airbrush
that.
Sometime is the what's the big monster? The big in Legion.
A rancor.
Monster in these.
Rancor. Yeah,
Oh, an
yeah.
Imperial Assault. Rancor.
Imperial
Yes,
Assault,
yes. Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be good.
That would be good. I've got that model. I'll bring it in for you.
Cool, man. And you'd let me have that and just give that away. Thanks, bro.
Sell it, yeah.
You're a good friend.
What? But no,
I'm sorry that we got these weird angles. It's really hard for me as well. Like, it's really hard.
are you struggling, bro?
I am a little bit because of this.
Are we going to the system open?
I'm not. Sorry, all.
I don't know if I can get the time off. That is what it lies down to for me.
I
It's
definitely
become
can't.
increasingly more difficult.
Yes, all these things are becoming harder all the time. Do you know what was amazing? I came down here on Thursday
Yeah.
and played a game because I don't work here no more. I just came down to play a game, and I came down, I played a game, and it was wonderful. And it was the first game I played of the year.
It's funny you say that. None of us work here.
That's very true.
We're in the back
Very
of the
true.
shop.
Yeah. The reason we're all in the shop right now is because it's closed.
Let's just steal things.
Yeah. Fill your pocket.
I'm up for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so it was so nice to come down and actually play.
Yeah.
And just, have a table. I phoned up James. I said, can I have a table, please? Booked a table, came down, played a game. It was wicked, man. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
So, like, I could, if I wanted, maybe do all these panels in silver, but I don't. I'm just going to do it all blue-grey. I'm going to do, like, I've got...
Because then the doors will stand out better, yeah?
Well, babe, then go in... Someone put the light on in the toilet for Scarlett, please.
Oh, yes.
And if you need to go, just unlock the... John will unlock the door and you could nip to Weatherspoons. All right.
It is windy and rainy. It's a horrible day outside. It's
Just-
horrible.
So everyone, Scarlett's here as always. She's in there. She just needed something. I just noticed my phone was going mad with messages. It's always Scarlett. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
So what was we talking about? Yeah, I've got. Oh yeah, that was it. I've got some cool stencils as well.
Are they going on it?
Yeah, you can't see. Can you see a little bit?
Oh,
I've got
mate,
some
you
Arabesh
should
and
have
some
had
thingy bob.
some,
I was thinking of doing.
the Sabine graffiti,
I've
innit?
got a Sabine graffiti one.
Now we're talking.
Look, I have been thinking about doing all sorts of little bits like that.
Rebelise it.
Rebelise it.
Rebelise it.
Absolutely rebelise
So this
it.
piece of terrain that we are painting, that I'm doing all the hard work for, will this be given away?
This
in
will
another
be
show?
given away next week.
Oh.
Be giving it. So whoever wins the clones, can win a nice
John,
bunker to go
ping
in
us the donation link up. We've got a question there.
Donation link. Come on, we'll have to do it.
So Bremy says it's horrible and we've just left port to sail in the storm. Oh, it's a sailor.
Yeah, Bremmy's on big boats.
What, real ones?
Like big, like oil and them sort of boat,
Oh,
I
is
think.
it?
He's like a clever guy, is old Bremmy.
He makes some money on that.
Yeah, he's about £12 an hour. I'm playing it down, the taxman might be watching.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he's finding a donation link for you now. I'm going to chuck it up.
Hopefully it's the right one. You don't donate to somebody else.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute. There we go. Looking good, these panels.
So some nice simple lights and darks, all done really quickly with the airbrush with the metal.
Genius.
Right.
Fine.
Hi, babes. How are you?
She's amazing, as always.
She's
Look at
amazing.
the toilet roll.
Scarlett, here, come in a second.
Feel like
You can't come in. Are
Dancing,
you
she's
busy?
dancing.
I was going to get your opinion.
nice moves right now. Just like a
Can't you?
She's got a wriggle on.
Is there any up there on that shelf?
No.
Oh my word.
Babe?
It's all go, it's all go. Let me,
If I go to Wetherspoons, I'm telling you I'll get kidnapped.
No, there's some in my car, I was going to say.
Don't worry.
John will find. John's on it, don't worry people.
Oh, my airbrush is really bad, everyone. I'm sorry, but I am going to have to take a minute
Just to do,
to perform some airbrush love.
well, it's always a good time because then you can show them how you clean it as well.
So,
I
yeah.
do like this bit.
My airbrush is
So what is the problem with it, admit? Is it
it's
clogging,
just
spitting?
clogging. I can feel it ain't right. So, need that. I did already clean the paint out. So, need that. Be careful with that.
Yeah.
And then this end off.
This is where it goes wrong for everyone. They drop the needle
Right, that end off. Yeah, don't drop your needle.
because the tiniest little thing, because it's such a hairline bit on the end, isn't it? That it just.
Oh yeah, my God. I've got this special magnifier that I look at all my needles under. And you wouldn't believe, you can look at a needle and think
You
it's
see that little
absolutely
bend
perfect.
on the end.
And then it's got this microscopic little burr. So I use that little tool to loosen this. Let me pull my gloves up a bit.
Wow.
Hold on, I've got paint on me.
Bloody hell. That's tiny.
I'll go Wetherspoons.
You're going to be alright?
I don't know.
You'll be fine.
Dad, I'm not fit for this kind of things. If I get kidnapped, then I'll just scream.
That's the thing to do.
Yeah, but then you won't hear me, will you? I scream quite loudly.
Yeah, look, can you see, right? As I'm starting to push out. Look, look, look.
Oh, look at all that come out.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, so that's an old needle.
You're alright.
You got your phone.
You got your phone.
She's got a phone.
cool. Just have it in your hand. You'll be fine. It's just across the road.
Or go to the car.
Do what?
There's some in the car, tissue.
Oh no! I'm going to
Okay, go then. Go. The internet doesn't need to know.
John sort that out. He's
So-
on it. Look, he's the man.
It looks clear now, and then I'm also going to check. Let's put my cleaning needle in here.
So you used a different needle to push it through.
Yeah, I didn't use my needle for my brush.
Because
No.
that just that little bit. Would,
Yeah, I didn't want to take the chance.
Yep.
I do have some little brushes somewhere.
They're there.
I have got like these little pipe cleaner brushes, but it's alright. I can't see no more rubbish in there. It was just that bit that was in this nozzle. Most of the time, that's where you're getting your blockages.
In
is
the nozzle.
Is in this nozzle. It's so fiddly.
Oh man, look at that.
Right, so
Why they make it so small?
I don't know. Well, because it's an airbrush, Ash. If it was any bigger, it'd be like for spraying cars, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but
And that's
why ain't it got a big rubber band around it to twist it on with? I've got man hands.
that's all you know, is it? Putting rubber bands around parcels.
Yep.
So that back on. Clean needle.
Beautiful.
Needle looks fine. See, that's a bit tight, right? You see, like as I'm getting there, I'm pushing a bit hard. That's because I've got a little bit of build up of dirt here, which I have to pull the whole airbrush apart. But that's okay. So I'll put a bit of water in it and I'll have a little spray and I'll see what's happening and I shall report back. Better.
Do I throw the rubber bands what on the street like your poster?
Yeah, you
Do
one of
find
those.
No, I'm not. Because, and I'll tell you for why.
Because
We don't have that many laggy bands, and you're always fighting for them in the morning to try and band up your
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
So if you're one of them morons that chucks them away, no. I tend to, as soon as I took it off, put it in my bag, and then when I get back the next day, I've got a bag full of rubber bands to time my work. There you go, you see. Smart. Smart. Always thinking.
always thinking.
Always thinking.
Up here for thinking,
Or I take some home and flick them at Nevy as well.
down there for dancing.
You know. Yeah, down there for dancing.
Right,
Can you just not glue them together?
simple as that. I'm just putting
Put through in one go.
a little bit of black
Yeah.
just around that, just so that when I start spraying my blues or my greys, I haven't got silver overspray.
Ah.
Sorry,
So you just cleaned up the black with a brush?
I'm just
the
cleaning up.
silver overspray with a brush,
Yeah,
yeah?
just these couple of bits. So I
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah. But
'Cause I'm
then
trying
you've
to
still
keep
got that
this-
fade effect
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the actual pipes.
But you still got the fade effects on the pipes.
Ah, this is how you cheat it.
Yeah, let's cheat it a little bit today.
Oh, I like it.
So we're not trying to do like super
You use quite a big brush to do it. as well.
Michelangelo. Yeah, it's a big. Look at the size of it. Massive old,
Yeah,
big old
an
brush.
old duff.
Look, I got some proper whoppers with me today. Look at these.
Terrain
Look at
brushes.
these monster brushes. Right, because we probably do a little bit of dry brushing as well. So that was just getting that little bit of black round there.
They could have been tiny brushes, you just held them really close to the camera.
Yeah.
As we know.
Wasn't funny in 1999 or 2019. 1999. How did I go back to
I
1999?
told you, 2020 don't feel
It
right.
was a
Just
Father-
don't feel
Father
right.
Ted moment.
Yeah, just don't
Ooh,
feel right.
ooh, if I could go back to 1999, I would have made more of a note of the lottery numbers for a start. Would have paid a little bit more attention. Oh, did I just get black on my neck?
No, you're.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now.
I
Right,
might.
Tony, good.
Thanks, John.
That's all right.
Right, so. Oh, yeah, I'll do that on the top as well. Just round that.
So
I might mask this up as well, this
Oh,
bit.
really?
Yeah, I might. But we'll see.
30 years ago, yeah, 1990 was 30 years ago.
The
Yep.
year 2000 was 20 years ago.
Don't.
It's retro. The year 2000 is retro.
Haney's on.
Yeah,
Caleb
yeah.
Hayner, how we
What?
doing?
The year Simeon was born's retro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
I went to work the other day and somebody said, "Oh, that rucksack looks old." I said, "Yeah. When did you get that?" "Oh, 1994." How old are you?
Yeah.
23.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of my clothes are older than Neva.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, but this is a good T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but it's 10 years old, Ash.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's what I say.
I've still got clothes older than that,
Yeah.
much older than that. I got a pair of shoes that I brought when I was 19 years old, and they're still fine. I've had them resold twice. I swear to God.
Just like bloody,
Hey, you survived.
like Trigger.
You like
It's had a new handle, new head, four new handles, four new head. I've had this brush 30 years.
the gold one.
Was that all right, babe? You all right?
She's
Yeah.
safe.
It's because she's a dead of peanut.
Yeah. She's old herself. She's good.
No,
She's covered in entrails, but she's okay.
it's all right.
Entrails. Wow.
It's Loughborough. You expect that, don't you?
Yeah. Can't go anywhere without entrails.
I watched Titans the other day.
Was that any good?
Yeah, the DC comic series.
On
I've
Netflix.
seen season 1.
Yeah, I've seen season 1 and 2.
Oh, have you? You banged it all, have you?
Yeah.
I like that. Season 1 was very good.
Yeah.
Brilliant last episode where it was kind of all a bit twisted.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah.
I have a T-shirt from the first ever festival in '96. I was 16. Nice. Yeah, in fact, I think no, I've got Reading. No, my Reading '98 T-shirt is dead. Kev's on season 2 of Titans. He is also loving it.
Yeah, Titans is good.
Hello, my darlings. There's 35 of you now. You're back. We're back, and we will be back every week if you're just joining us again. I know we've been away for a while. my life's like a shit show. Right? So don't worry about it.
Yep.
I'm just going to keep it all together, and for 2 hours a week, I'm going to come here and forget about all that.
That's
and we're
what
just
it's
going to
about.
paint some stuff, right?
Yeah.
Somber grey.
Somber grey.
Yeah.
So what level of grey is somber grey? I'm guessing dark.
It's like, it's not that dark, is it?
You would think it is somber.
Somber. It's like, yeah, somber. Encapsulates the mood.
So this is going straight on the black.
This is
and
going
is
to
this-
go straight on the black eventually when it
Oh,
starts
it's
coming
quite a
out.
bluey.
It is. And my airbrush is still being a poopy
Dad.
head. Yeah.
Alex texts me saying, your dad didn't give me the stuff to get electric, so just remind him and ask if he still wants boxes. Thank you, Scottish.
I still want boxes and tell him I'll sort out the electric
Still
tomorrow.
wants boxes.
$10 from
Caleb!
Caleb.
What are you saying, little Haney's? One of the Haney brothers.
He's asking what the giveaway is today.
The giveaway, bro, is a squad of 7 clone troopers. Haley, a
Star
full
Wars Legion.
for Star Wars Legion. They keep telling me off.
A la Rasta Maice. And they are beautiful.
That
Like,
was nothing to do with
absolutely.
religion, by the way, guys, what you just said.
What?
Allah.
Voila. Yeah. Allah. No, Allah. What's that? You know, Allah.
Allah. Avec or Allah.
Yeah,
Or voila.
French, innit?
Voila.
It's got to be French.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're saying.
right.
So I'm kind of... Did you see? So I'm
Solid.
spraying
Bye.
from a bit of a distance, so I'm not obliterating the dark.
So it kind of keeps a natural shading.
Yeah. Let's try from this side.
That $10 didn't go on to that stretch goal. I'm not quite sure why, but I suspect it's because it's in pounds.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is this what, in pounds?
Yeah.
Ah,
it's-
right,
it's
I see
not
what you
dollar
mean.
Conversion.
Right. I see what you mean.
So we're on about 80 quid at the moment.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Very good.
When we get to 140, then we'll open it for you, lovely people. That's the way our giveaways work. And if we don't hit it, we'll carry it over till next week.
Yeah.
So don't
Is that
stress.
doable with the technology?
Yeah, of course it is. A giveaway stays open until you close it.
Ah,
I
very good.
can remember it in my head.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah.
Remember what?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So, back to it. We are Allah in the style or manner of. Yes, that's right, Captain Rex. Bosh.
Ah. You knew what you were talking
I
about.
did. You lot made me guess
So
myself.
I'm using,
but
like-
Rex was on it.
The natural... Oh, these are really like... Look how far away. Can you see? So I'm like that sort of distance from it.
Got to say, like, good 4 inches.
Right? Yeah, good 4 inches. And I'm just catching like...
And
So I'm
using
colouring it in at the
angles
moment.
to get
Yeah.
shading.
So using the angles of the actual model
What
itself.
colour is that you're using right now?
We were
It's
just
sombre grey.
discussing this. It's sombre grey.
But it's
John.
sombre grey on black. So the black itself's going to darken the colour.
Quite like sombre grey.
It's quite
It's a nice colour. I was going with a bluey.
sombre, isn't it?
That's what I said.
That's not bad.
Is that a man's 4 inches? No, a man's 4 inches.
Who's that? Is that...
Rich.
Oh, I thought it was Mr. Ander. Anytime you get an inappropriate joke on
He's
my
on it.
stream. Where is he tonight? Is he not in Disneyland again?
He didn't bring me any cards, did he?
He never got you a sabat?
No.
What a
He bought
sod.
2.
He brought 2 and didn't give you one.
No. I've still not got some back cards.
He brought that game.
Yeah, but they're not the real ones. I want the ones from there.
Yeah,
But
John.
it'd be just the same.
They're not just the same. They're different. I really want to go there as well. Loads of people online in all the Star Wars groups posting pictures of being there at the minute. And I honestly,
I laugh if you spent all that
Why
money
are
to
they
get
there?
there.
What's the big thing about being there at the minute?
well, I don't know. I'm guessing that a lot of people have either saved to go or there's a lot of Yanks going at the minute because it's cheaper or what. But a lot of these people in Star Wars groups are going at the minute, and it just looks unbelievable.
I heard it weren't doing too well.
Oh no, not from what I can tell. So on the new ride that's just opened, the Rise of the Resistance or whatever it's called, you have to get there at like 6 in the morning to get a ticket to go on at 3 in the afternoon.
It's quite, it's
Yeah,
quite a lot-
absolute
lot of
sellout all
main
day,
rides, yeah.
And that
And
one
what
opens at
happens in
California.
that ride?
It just drives you round and it's like all kicking off and like these explosions and it just looks amazing. From what I've heard, it's like being in the film. It's just wonderful. But it's not bad. It's about going to like Doc Ondor's Den of Antiquities and going to the cantina, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'd want to do the whole holiday, give me an outfit.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Totally.
I don't think they'd be able to get me out of there, to be honest. I think I'd just become part of it. Like, I'm living on Batu now. That's
And the
it.
painting. I've always wondered, how do you airbrush indoors in a small room without all the paint in the air going in your lungs?
Well, it does, Hainer, but we ain't bothered. That's the truth of it, right?
Health and safety in my studio.
We don't
Look
care.
at me, I'm vaping for God's sake.
We honestly don't care.
Right, honestly, it's water-based paint.
Yeah.
It's going right in front of me. It's like literally, I'm painting with it like a paintbrush. The overspray in the air is
Minimal.
nothing.
Yeah,
At best.
it's not like a spray can.
Honestly,
And to be fair, we did try to set up a extractor. I have got one somewhere, like a little portable one, but it's really hard to film in that.
Yeah. Dead noise and rubbish.
Yeah.
So we don't need all that.
yeah. If you were spraying with like
Aerosols
enamel
out of
paints,
can, yeah, rattle cans. No.
yeah, no, absolutely not. But this is not that sort of paint, and it is actually very controlled as to where it goes. There is a tiny bit of overspray, but I am being quite liberal with the paint at the moment, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I was tempted to get an airbrush. I think the landlady may not appreciate me taking yours in it. Rich, you can get a tiny little extractor that pulls all the paint in. I have got one here.
Yeah, you used to have one at home as well, didn't you? Set up?
Yeah,
They
well,
are
that's the
good.
one I had
They
at
do.
home.
Oh my God, Rich! Like seriously, human beings out there going out and buying extractors. If you care, go and buy a cardboard box.
Yeah.
You're doing a cardboard box.
Cut the front off it.
Put a couple
You know,
of LED
2
lights
triangle
in there.
sides. You don't even. That's it. That's all the overspray you'd get. This is not spraying a car with cellulose paint. This is a tiny little airbrush
Yeah.
that
Honestly, it's
You should
not
see-
like a
creates
spray
hardly
can.
any
Yeah,
air.
and you should see the drips of paint that he puts into the airbrush each time and
Yeah.
how long he sprays for off a single drip.
To be fair, George couldn't do what he's doing if it was spraying all over the place.
No,
No,
because
yeah.
we've
So
got
you can
screens in
see.
front of
Look,
us and all sorts.
so I kind of coloured in some blue without going over my silvers. This is what you're using it for. It's kind of very controlled. It isn't as out of control as you'd think.
Oh man, that's looking good.
It's the wrong way round for a start.
It would look good on my table.
On your table.
Yeah, look good on my Legion table.
What have you got on your Legion table, Ash?
Loads of unpainted terrain. Yeah.
But any particular
I've got some. Do you know the hangers? Have you seen that? Have you seen my brand hanger? Well, I just got some 3D printed hanger bay and then just sprayed them yellow. Cool, done. I was supposed to weather them, never did. But yeah, I used them. I used trees, a lot of trees, palm trees that I've got.
Where'd you get those from?
Mr. Marshall gave me them. Remember?
Yeah. I'll tell you what's good for those is if you go to the
Pet stores.
Pet stores
yes.
with the fish
aquatic
tank
stuff.
plants
Yeah,
and
brilliant.
yeah, they are very good actually.
See, Dalton sprays 20 to 30 times a day in his house next to his PC, and it's fine.
He didn't say it was fine.
Yeah, just,
He just stated that's what he did.
yeah. And buy a new PC every week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See, the thing I love about airbrushing is the texture that we've got around the outside. It's natural.
Yeah.
You just can't get it with a brush.
Well, this is a base coat. We ain't even got to actually doing any highlights.
I
on
know,
it
but
yet.
I just mean, you know, seeing it go on. It's just so. Oh,
It is very smooth.
Yeah.
the way it goes in.
beautiful.
Well,
It's
you,
some- it's
you
something
imagine
about-
trying to paint this with a brush.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You just get
caking it on, wouldn't you?
caking it.
Well, you'd see the brush strokes as well, wouldn't you? Something that large.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
So
you
really-
like. It's same with doing vehicles in, let's say, another game system. You brush strokes terrible. Whereas
Yeah.
when you're painting like, let's call it a Lamb Raider, if you do it with airbrush, the panel's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, Land Rovers is perfect for airbrush.
Yes. Yes. or the Walker one. What's it called? Night. Nice with an airbrush.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
I need like to do 5 centimetres and I run out of paint.
Well, that is the only problem. You do get through quite a bit of paint.
Oh, I don't know. If you think about what I've actually put in there to
Yeah.
paint all of that.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Unbelievable,
with a brush you would use more.
And then if you look at what if you like when we painted when you painted the tiles.
Oh God, yeah. I
Do you
did some of that with an airbrush as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So we way back when, let's go 4 years ago, when G-Dub first released the plastic tiles.
Yeah, the 6x4 tile terrain.
Yeah.
City.
City one. They even did a tutorial of how to paint it, or explain what paints to use to do it.
Yeah.
So we followed it to the letter,
Yeah.
the paint.
Yeah.
And I believe it was about 90 quid's worth of paint.
It was a lot of paint.
Brilliant! I'm not even lying.
Don't paint one of them with
Yeah.
G-Dub paints.
It's like, I need to wash it. Let's get my little Null oil out, £3.
A pot of Null oil on a
that's-
6x4 board. Don't go very far.
Don't go very
mate.
far. Oh, yeah, we were just pouring it on.
See what I have to put up with.
They looked amazing, though.
Oh, they did good after I finished, didn't they? Yeah.
I think we flogged them.
I did. I did sell them.
Yeah, flogged them somewhere down there.
Because the problem is, in the game store, they're no good.
They were
Because they
awful.
sound so
Oh,
loud.
they rattled like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
What have I missed so far? Sorry I'm late to the party. Mrs. took me out for dinner.
Alan
Ooh.
Barlow tipped £5. Thank you, Alan Barlow.
Thank you, Alan.
You ain't missed note, Paul.
Well, just us talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
You missed me painting a bunker or starting to paint a bunker.
You
getting there.
missed finding out what we're giving away this week, which is
amazing.
a complete
A complete
set.
7-man squad of clone troopers.
Indeed.
So I've added some cold grey into my sombre grey, and I'm gonna start just.
So is this highlighting it?
Well, this is especially on like a flat area.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start. I'm not trying a solid colour. Can you see what I'm doing?
it's adding.
Like sun pan,
Yeah,
Light,
some
light.
bits would be a bit light. Start.
Warn it. Yeah.
Dappled with clouds and stuff.
You know, this is what an airbrush will let you do. It lets you start just quickly and easily, especially on something like this. It'll just like start letting you put some interest and some colour and some life.
Oh, the Emperor's killed them all.
Good. Not good. I mean terrible.
Well, was it the Emperor, or was it a clone of the Emperor, or was it Snoke? Was it all a dream?
Now, let's go to that. Let's talk a bit about episode 9 because I'm in the mood for it.
Yeah, I want you to talk
Right.
about it.
So, the Rey. For those of you that haven't seen episode 9, press mute now. Right now. Right. So Rey being a Palpatine.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember when episode 7 came out? Me and you watched that video,
Yeah.
and it was like she's a Palpatine.
Yeah. So the
And-
moves were exactly
And
the same.
moves
as
were
Palpatine.
identical.
I said to you when we
Yeah.
last time we
Yeah.
Palpatine.
And you see the two linked
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the side by side shots, and it was
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah,
And it
yeah,
was brilliant. And we were like, oh,
She's
I've only
diving forward
Yeah,
with it,
exactly
and
the
just
same with
stabbing out with it, really aggressive.
so cool.
The way she was like, just like parading, just sort of like hunting and
Yeah, it's brilliant, brilliant.
Just
So-
like Palpatine.
Loved that. When it announced it, I was like, yeah, totally. I'm well into it. The big reveal with Palpatine still being alive, cloning, Sith magics, creating the whole new empire.
Yeah.
Dark Empire comic book, pretty much word for word, old canon, been reinvigorated. Loved it then, love it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, yes, you're selling me the same story, and
Yeah.
it's what I wanted you to do.
Yeah.
You know, they said that they were going to reuse old stuff because
Yeah.
they've got to.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
by deleting the old canon, they've been able to rebuild it.
Yeah,
with-
re-express it.
yeah, and in a better way and add more stuff to it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Final Order, yeah. the
yeah,
Final
yeah.
Order.
Oh, I did say that as well before. Everyone was
Yeah.
going like, we were talking about it before, and I was on about the First Order. I was
Yeah.
like, why are they called? I did say, I think I even said it on here. Why is it called the First Order? Because it's the First Order. What's
Yeah,
next?
yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So he did.
That was in the previous canon, wasn't it, where he wiped everything out and
He had the. And so, do you know how the Star
Oh,
Destroyers
Caleb.
all got planet destroying
I don't
capabilities?
think. Sorry,
Yeah.
Caleb. I don't think got his points for donating. So John can sort that because he said he donated through YouTube.
did. Okay.
So I love how they're taking the old legends.
We'll send you
stuff and
those
bringing
points
it.
now,
So,
bro.
yeah,
How much did
totally.
He donated the tenner,
$10,
so it's
okay.
1,000 spondoolies.
But yeah, it's just amazing. Like I love that they're using the old canon, but bringing it back to us into the new. I think they're doing a great job. Like and the books at the minute, the new canon books have been amazing, so good. Like I'm really enjoying them all. So we should have more of that. So what else did you like from episode 9? Who's your favourite character?
Do you know what? I still like Kylo.
I thought he was magnificent in it.
He's been good all the way through.
Ask,
Kylo, his name's Ben.
Yeah,
Ben
yeah,
Wright.
yeah.
Ask Scarlett how she feels about Ben.
She in love with Ben.
A little bit.
Yeah, I know what. Babu Frick, look, everyone's there. Babu Frick. I was
Who's
waiting
Babu
for that.
Frick? What, the little
dude?
I'm not that. I wasn't.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
Nah, Babu Frick for me was a bit like.
No, I really liked him. But
But
like,
what made you say
nailed
that?
it. Paul Chop Express has
What?
nailed it. Wedge.
Wedge. You know what? And I was so annoyed. And there was only about 25, 30 people in the cinema. But I was the only bugger in that cinema that went, Wedge!
Yeah,
Right? Like that, at the top of my voice, Wedge! And they all went, what? It's like, how have you all not lost your mind
When I watched
at
it
Wedge
the first
being
time,
there?
there was probably 9 people in the cinema. And when he came on, I went, yes! Yes!
I
like,
was one of the
so-
only people in the cinema that applauded when Chewie got a medal. I was like, yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
About time.
Yes! I was like, yes!
Did you figure out whose medal it was?
Was it not Hans?
Yes, Hans medal, yeah.
Oh,
Because
that's
obviously
even a
Leia
bit
would have
cooler.
had that because she was married to it.
Married
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
It perfectly made sense that it came to it.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, I loved it. Yeah. Finding out about Leia's death. Yeah, that was, Wookiee Outrider. You ain't even lying. That bit where Chewie finds out that Leia's dead.
Oh, and he, don't, Dix!
Yeah.
Dix, that's twice!
Yeah.
No need for bringing that memory back.
Yeah. In the look,
Oh, Dix! Oh, I've got to turn away from him.
Let's have a mock.
Arseholes.
Yeah. Alan Barlow, love the Leia Luke scene. Yes, Leia Luke training. I like it. So wonderful.
Leia Luke training was ridiculous.
Yeah.
They've got to make Leia Jedi series.
Yeah,
They've got to
they
do
should
it.
animate it, really. I
Do you
think.
think animated? Yeah, I'm down with that.
I
Yeah.
totally think animate it. In the style of Rebels. And let's see what they do with Clone Wars now.
Because she was in Rebels, isn't it?
Yeah, she was in Rebels, yeah. I know you're raving about the Star Wars film, but have you seen the 1917 yet? No, I've not seen it yet, and I want to go
I'm
watch
going
it.
to go and see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
It's the new film that came out. It's like the new... Yeah, it's First World War film, isn't it?
It's done in a single take, apparently.
Yes, I believe
it's,
so.
It's a really odd film.
Yeah.
Apparently done really well.
Yeah, it's
So,
supposed to be mesmerising.
Yeah.
But it's going to win a rock ton of
Is this the
awards.
one where you only see it from the point of view of the soldier or something?
Yeah, well, it's the story.
No, you not really. You kind of follow the soldiers, but it's like a continuous scene with them in it.
Yeah,
Apparently.
yeah. And it's them...
You don't see it from. It's not like first person or anything like that. But it's
But you see, basically, you see
following
World
them.
War One from his perspective.
yeah.
One camera follows the entire action. No cutscenes. Amazing filming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Filmography was great though. Yeah. I'm well up for that. So let's get back to episode 9 because Star Wars is the best. So it's another thing
You should
about.
put earplugs in. I want to talk about Mandalorian.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
Oh, do you
right
know
now.
what? You can. You can. It's fine. I don't care. They've already ruined it, haven't they? So just talk about it because.
Well, one of the things that I'm a bit not concerned about with episode 9, but like we were chatting earlier, where I just wanted more. Like
Yep.
I want more all the time. Not that I don't think it didn't lack anything. I just wanted more of what they were giving me.
Yeah, the scenes were too
Yeah,
short.
they were too good, and like it was just like, oh, I need to see a little bit more of that. Like, show me some more. And
There could have been a whole scene with them recruiting the ships for the end battle, and there was a few visual things that didn't work for me. Like Kylo's helmet was a bit shit.
The red lines on Kylo's helmet.
Yeah.
I wasn't sold by that.
I mean, I think they were trying to make it like look like it was glowing or something.
But it just looked like
some kid had scribbled on it. Or
exactly
something.
that. Yep. I'm getting there with that.
Yeah.
I agree, because at that point, that's quite early on in the film when I seen that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh dear, I'm thinking, is this bloody 5 years all over again? Because the animation for them is poop.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh no. But yeah, like Clive's saying, director's cut. You know, this is what we're going to get. We're going to get if the.
They've never done a director's cut
No.
Star Wars, have they?
No. And they're talking
Are
about.
they going to allow him?
Well, the whole idea was that it needed to be cut down because Disney wanted it cut down. But I mean, it's the last film. Why not give us all that stuff you filmed?
Yeah, the fact that Finn and Poe are both force sensitive. Apparently, that's the thing.
And where was Poe and Finn being force sensitive in the film?
Finn is. So the whole idea.
That's how he
that's
turned against.
Yeah. That's how he was able to use a lightsaber. I know that he is force sensitive. It's all been confirmed online. But Poe, I didn't know. That's interesting, Rex.
I think Kevin Smith was talking about it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So-
I've got to watch that because I'm a big fan of Kev.
It's about 2.5 hours.
I'm
And then
okay.
he
with
does ramble off quite a lot because
Yeah,
he's
but-
stoned.
Yeah,
Totally stoned.
I do love it.
Although, having said that, he didn't get the fact that it was about cloning at the end. So I suspect that he did miss a bit.
Yeah, so Poe grew up with a tree from the Jedi Temple. Yeah, I know this because I know the story of his mum and dad and when they went off at the end of the comic. And I know that, but you know, do trees make you force sensitive? I don't know. I heard Han was force sensitive. What?
Maybe it just rubbed off on him from there.
Yeah. Nice, catched it.
Did you
What,
like
like
it?
lay up?
Got a little bit of force in there, dirty bugger. There is a defined line between sensitive and force user, slowly appearing. Yes, very good. Rubbed off. Yeah, I like it.
That's my best joke so far.
Yeah, well done, John. You're on
Yeah,
fire.
thanks.
He'll be here all year, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah. So, we're all very happy with episode 9 in this room. That's a good thing. Move on to Mandalorian.
I'm so
not seen.
yeah, it's so good.
So, episode 1.
It's like an animated cartoon Star Wars film made live.
Yeah, it's like
so
they've
wicked.
live action the Clone Wars. It's like brilliant.
So good.
It is, yeah. Like the episode with the Jawas in, I was just like, I was so happy all the way through it.
I was getting a bit frustrated about episode 5 or 6 because the story seemed to have evaporated.
Yeah,
Do you know
the
what I
overall
mean?
story.
The overall
yeah.
story.
And it had become Lone Wolf and Cub. to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
This is
yeah.
what I was watching. I'm totally happy
Yeah,
with it.
individual
Just-
episodes, it was kind of cool, but
Yeah.
you couldn't kind of see £13 million being spent on an episode.
Exactly. But then they hit us at the end, and you're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like totally. Last scene in The Mandalorian had me like, what? And I was.
Where's the next 8 episodes?
Yeah,
Just like,
straight away. Yeah, that bit where
he was a fucking douche, that dude. As
Yeah.
Oi! Like PG stream.
it is Lone Wolf
Douche
and
is
Cub.
alright.
If you've read Lone Wolf and Cub like I have,
Huh?
yeah, you dropped the F bomb.
Did I?
Drop the F
He
bomb.
don't even know. He's that excited.
That exciting. Like,
But
seriously.
yeah, and if you haven't read Lone Wolf and Cub, go out and read it 'cause it's amazing. But yeah, it totally feels like that, and that's what they're going for because it's got that whole samurai feel to it, much as Star Wars always has, hasn't it? You know, so yeah, the last 2 episodes were really special. Like, blew me away. Although I really like the one, which had nothing to do with the story whatsoever, where he goes on to rescue the prisoner, and then they double cross him.
Yeah.
With a droid who's the
Oh,
the IT crowd,
yeah.
told you.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a good episode.
No, that was a good episode. Yeah.
And I believe the big guy in it is with the fawns.
With
Not
the fawns?
Zabrak, is it? No, it's not Zabraka. He's a Deveronian. Yeah, with the horns.
Yeah.
Is the guy who played the Kurgan in Highlander.
Oh, really?
Legend.
That's awesome.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Devour.
Oh, look, Haynes says, looking good, Rasta. The bunker looks good too. Yeah, look, here's Deveronian. That's right. Bosh.
Who said
Get
that?
it. Haynes said that.
I love you, bro. I love you, Haney.
Yeah, he's doing something by the way.
Doing something.
Yeah, he's painting while we're talking.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What you
Have you not
doing?
noticed?
What you doing now?
I just added some more grey.
Bill Blur. Is that his name? Yeah, legend. Bill Burr, sorry.
Bill Bear.
Bill Burr. But I liked that episode. I did. It was just a good episode. Like, enjoyable.
Hi.
Hi. Tell her
Hi, Mr.
next time
Sanders.
she goes to Disneyland to bring me back a deck.
Sabak.
Sabak deck.
We
'Cause
talked
her
about this
husband
earlier,
didn't bring
didn't
me
we?
one
Yeah.
because he's a chump.
Yeah. You got Sabak, haven't you?
Yeah, but I've got a crap one.
Oh my God, you too, and you're swearing.
Crap's not a swear,
Oh my God, it is a swear because Scarlett apologises when she says it.
does she?
Yeah, she'll look at me like, is that right?
What, crap?
Yeah, and it depends on the circumstances whether or not I allow it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. In what context
Well,
did you
yeah,
say
no,
it?
that was crap, mate.
Yeah,
that was crap.
Is it Last
Ooh.
Jedi we're talking
Ooh.
about? Then it was
That
crap.
was a bit strong. Don't know if there was need for that sort of language. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've heard the F word in a 15, anyhow.
I thought you're not allowed. I thought.
You're lab one, aren't you?
You're lab one, yes.
Yeah.
I believe you're lab
I
one.
think
Yeah.
you're lab one.
So we've had the one.
We've had the one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm alright with that.
So, because I just want to add some white. I'm going to add some white. I've added, so I did my sombre grey, then I added some cold grey, then I added a bit more cold grey, and then I added some white. And I'm just smashing
up.
little bits of colours. It's kind of like, instead of dry brushing loads of crap, I'm just doing it with an airbrush. I'm going to just chuck a couple of washes on the metals, and that's pretty much going to be
You gotta
it.
think, right? He's been cracking on with this for an hour, and it's nearly. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's getting there, and then I'm going to
amazing.
start
Yeah.
putting on the decals. That's what this is. This is like really, if you guys want to have fun with an airbrush and you don't want to have it like really complicated stuff to do, Terrain's great.
It is great. I can vouch for that. I can paint.
Terrain's a
terrain
lot of
with an
fun
airbrush.
to paint with an airbrush.
I can't paint models. I
And
can paint
if you
terrain.
guys are interested in these beautiful 3D printed buildings, ProTech is where you need to go and check them out. In fact, Lee, you're in the chat. How much would this cost to buy from you guys?
Which is interesting as well, because the FFG one of this, they have done an official one, is being released very soon, and I can imagine it costs a hell of a lot more.
25 quid, Lisa.
25 quid. Well, I think the FFG one is close to £70.
There you go.
But obviously it comes with mission cards and the rest of it. And it might be a bit bigger.
I'm sure it is, but for £25, you can have it.
Dude, it's sick. And you've got to think what these Imperial bunkers are. They're literally gateways.
Yeah.
So inside that would be steps going down into where they've built a... Because it's a bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Really cool. I love them. And they look great on the table with all models around them. Give you a heavy cover. Just look fantastic.
And that, so can you see? Like, look at my angle of my brush, right? Oh, 'cause you know, I'm sure you can see, but I can't see what you're seeing with my glasses on.
Do you want me to put it
There
full
it is.
screen?
Look, boss.
So that angle of
Zoom in,
attack,
Oh,
Go
hang on,
give me
hang
full
on.
screen.
It's full screen.
just
There
trying
you
to
are,
show you.
yeah.
So because these are kind of ridged down, I can also spray down,
And just
right?
catches them.
So it just catches that down light face, right? So remember when you're using your brush, I'm kind of
Yeah, so it's all
changing
about...
the angle of attack.
Yeah, so you're creating
Yeah,
the
so-
light.
If I'm trying to hit like these corners, these parts here, It's about where I turn my brush relative to my piece. So we can go back to double. I know it's been really hard to show you any decent pictures.
It's looking amazing, dude. Honestly, it's looking so good.
And
then after he's finished this, we'll put loads of pictures up as well, so you can see it like photographed. You should do more terrain, and you should teach us how to build terrain as well.
I will. Lee, send me something that isn't Imperial. Send me like a Bedouin type thing, and I can do some browns and
some sandy style stuff.
When I've got a bit more time as well, I'll have time to do.
Look at that. We just got tip 25, Mr. Dalton, you superstar.
Thank you, Mr. Dalton.
So 40, probably a bit.
Go and grab. In fact, Scarlett, there's a building on the table out there. Will you bring it to us? That other Star Wars building, Lee's done.
A grey plastic one. Looks like a little shop.
Lee, can you print a Jawa sand crawler?
Oh, what? Put the scale one?
Yeah.
Do you know
on the top of it?
I bet
just, you wouldn't need the whole thing. You just need the top of it.
And just fight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, that is it. Too big. Yeah.
Can you not just do the top of it, like? Or is that not big enough?
So this is another one Lee's done, right? So this is more of like your classic Tatooine
shop,
whatever you want. Yeah, I like that.
So
Look,
the reason I wanted, I wanted
right.
this one built, and then I'm gonna have some like shanty shacks next to it.
So you imagine with something like this, right? So you
Nice
paint
little
it.
town.
You number one, you got a whole different set of colours, and you got the eaten away walls, and you got some pipe work. But then you could mod this, right?
Yeah.
So we could put like some stuff on the side where we have an awning hanging with a
that's
couple of upright posts, and then I'd build it on a base, and we'd have some barrels and some bits underneath, and then maybe we'd get some mini posters printed, little propaganda posters, and you'd put those on.
Push the rebels.
You maybe have like a little guy asleep in the corner, a bit drunk, with a bottle of grog next to him. You could
some alien
start
dude, like.
adding lots of detail once you add a base to a lot of these buildings as well.
Some wanted posters for the bounty hunters.
Exactly that. Propaganda, wanted. Do you know what I mean? Even like a little menu at the front. You can add to these things too.
Like you say, them dangling from it. Oh, mate. Yeah. Now we're talking, you see. We, as it stands, Mr. Barlow, we're not in the system open next month.
What do you mean we? I mean me and Ash.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't do next month. I've got my little one, and it's my birthday weekend, and yeah, I've got my little one. I'm probably going to go for the day to the coast and have a nice pizza and just spend the day with her, sort of thing. But
and I believe I'm working. So.
Ash is always working.
Yeah, if you like a bit of work. Do you know what? I had a day off the other day and I hated it.
Did you really?
I absolutely hated it. Yeah, I just didn't know what to do with myself. So I did some cementing.
Usually when Mrs. gives you loads of jobs.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. And I did them all, and then I was still felt like I need to walk 10,000 miles. That's the problem. You've got in this zone now. I'm checking the phone, Dalton. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's right. The shop isn't his design to sell, Mr. Dalton's. I sent in the files to print them. Right. So yeah, just so you know.
No, but anything you got like that, Lee, that's just not specifically Imperial, that'd be really nice.
No, you don't have to sell it to us.
Yeah.
You just give it to us.
Very good.
A little bit
very
more
good
on the lid. So, you guys, you can be a bit of advice here. On the top, I'm probably going to put an Imperial logo plus maybe a couple of Arabic letters or a couple of numbers. What colour should I do that in?
I think the Arabic should be in yellow.
Right.
Just because it's like...
Yeah, nice. Go on.
Like quite lit up, you know, like a bright yellow. Or a green, maybe. No. Not green. Yellow. I'm either with yellow or red.
Okay.
The same white or red, dark red.
See, I don't think the dark's right for it.
Washed out yellow. Yeah, sort of washed out yellow. You know, like emergency sort of sign yellow. It's a bit scratched.
It's seen better days.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's some hazard take marks on it.
Turn it into Space Hulk.
Put some stores on it.
I was just about to get out of my joke cabinet. I've only got so many of them.
Come on. Blood for the blood. Yeah, and then and when you've finished, get a pot of blood for the blood god and pour it all over.
Can you even see that?
Ta-da!
Can you see that, right? Look, that's all it is. It's like just catching an edge with the brush. Look.
He's just
Oh,
done
wow.
hazard strike stencil. Hazard strike, yeah. You've got to do hazard strike. You just cut up some masking tape.
Yeah.
Where would you put a hazard strike on this?
Right, round the door. Down the door, near the door.
Crime scene, do not cross.
Where? Where around that?
On the bottom.
On the bottom? Are you mad, people? There's...
Hazard tape on the bottom. Hazard lines on the bottom.
All just chill your boots before I come out there give you all the smack.
Ain't no bloody hazard strike.
There's no bloody hazards. There's no hazards in space.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's a lot of space.
Yeah, loads of space in space.
If you're just going to bump your head, just go over there because there's a bit more space.
Yeah.
So you don't bump your head.
You got to put hazard tape round the sort of opening so that you don't walk into it.
How can you
So-
put hazard tape round space, John? Space is infinite.
round the opening?
You would need the longest
Because
roll of hazard tape.
Because it's black.
Imaginable.
And the door's quite black, so when it's open, you might just walk out into space.
But surely,
that's
if
true.
you put
It's
hazard,
like a warning.
if you put hazard tape in space, you'd only be able to see the yellow bits.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
It defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
So you see yellow, unless you're colourblind.
Cal has donated another $10 and wants to know how he will join the giveaway with the YouTube not working properly.
Go on to Twitch.
Callum, why can't you go on Twitch? Is something wrong with Twitch in America land?
No, I think Twitch works in America land just fine.
But he's got YouTube.
Yeah, no, but why? Like,
Uh,
is it hard to go on to Twitch?
I don't know.
From like, it's not hard to. Anyone
it's-
can access
it's made
Twitch.
in
isn't it?
America land, isn't it? Twitch.
Is it in
Yeah.
everything now?
Yeah.
Or China?
All the streaming and done.
He doesn't have an account.
Don't have an account. You could make one.
Twitch is okay in the US. Oh, so I don't have an account. All right, you could make one, and if look, I'll tell you what we do. If worst comes to worst, and you don't do that, when we come to do the giveaway, what we'll do is however many tickets you want to do, John will take that many spondoolies off you, and we'll use my account. I'll just do it on my phone.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
that'll
mean?
work. And
And
well,
if
we
I
can do
win-
that if it's only one person, but if there's like 80, then
No,
we
but
might
there ain't
short it.
80 of them.
No,
But
there isn't.
I'm just purely for Caleb. So that's why I moved over to YouTube for now. Yeah.
YouTube for now.
But it's not auctioning that's talking about it. It's
What are they
Caleb
doing?
Hayner.
Why do they block Twitch and not YouTube?
I suppose because I don't know. I think
Silly,
you'd just Nolan oil,
Oh, look at that.
just Nolan oil over the silver. There's no need for subtleties now because,
Plonk it on.
well,
What's your feeling of 3D printed stuff? Is it okay to leave it
With the lines in.
with the lines in, or would you if you given more time want to flatten it out?
this is one of the it has got some very minor lines in it, right?
Yeah.
That you can see, but they're not really. They don't take away once you've got some paint on it. They're not. It's so smooth realistically. It's okay for what it's doing. It's fine. If I was trying to say make an aeroplane, like a fighter jet, where it's got to be really smooth, then I would have gone in and I would have sanded everything.
But for this,
But for this, it's absolutely great.
to be fair,
And to be fair, the striations on it. Do you like that word, Ash?
Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah,
Do
I
you
was
like
going
that
to
one,
use
bro?
it. Yeah.
Cool, that's for you. That's
Thank
free.
you. Thank you. I always get one, don't I?
You always get one. So there's actually add, I think, a little bit of detail.
to be fair,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
at the
that's what you're saying.
university-
Give us something to the paint to grab.
Yeah.
At the university, they've got a 3D printer that is big enough to print buildings, and it prints with concrete.
Yes, I remember we were
Yeah,
talking about it. They've
yeah,
had this for a while, haven't
yeah,
they? So
yeah.
it's,
And it prints with striations in it, and we print they print walls and all sorts.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. You see.
Yeah, so it's not impossible in the future.
That's what they'll all be like anyway.
Just dump one on the ground, print it, and then lift it off.
That's it. Crane it in.
Yeah.
Build the buildings.
Yeah.
Crane it out.
Yeah.
Oh, get me one of them.
Yeah.
It's future. It's looking good, man. I'm entering this to win that one.
Go on then.
Yeah, we're not doing this one on this one.
What, the bunker?
Ah,
The bunker.
then you want the...
Yeah, of course I want them,
Legends.
but I'm saving up my spondoolies for this one.
You ain't got enough.
I know, I should have left my phone on, shouldn't I? What do we eat?
Yeah. A little bit.
Word of the day, ash striation.
Also, this year coming up, some of my giveaways, just so you know, there's going to be a couple throughout the year, not continually because I ain't got a lot left, but there's a couple more in my personal collection I've decided to get rid of that I never thought I would. So
Really?
there'll
Some
be
big ones.
Yeah, there'll be a couple of big giveaways throughout the year.
But we shall advertise them accordingly to
Yeah, we
make
shall
people,
let people know.
aware. So there's one in Abu Dhabi, John, working on towers, Dalton says.
Who is?
One of these 3D
Printers.
printing buildings.
They're very clever now what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they reckon yellow.
I think yellow.
I like the idea of some yellow.
Yeah.
What yellow? What about for the Imperial logo though?
Ooh,
That
it's
should be
gotta
red,
white
right?
Or red,
White or
hasn't it?
red?
Yeah, it's got to be white or red. See, if you do it white, you could. Oh, Rich just tipped 15 quid. You
£15 from
superstar.
Richie.
Look,
He's
you're
already done it.
80%.
120... with those $10 donations as well, we're actually probably...
Closer.
130.
Very
Yeah.
close, yeah.
White for the logo. Archning believes.
I'm tending to agree with Archning.
Yeah. Because you can weather the white as well, can't you? You can give it a bit of brown.
I'm
You put a
gonna-
bit of brown wash on it, maybe.
Don't even need to. I'm going to do it all with the airbrush.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch. Watch in a minute.
I've got to roll out in a minute, gentlemen. I'm afraid I have to leave you halfway.
What time are you leaving us, Ash?
In about 10 minutes. I've got to get back to put my girl to bed. I promised her I would. We're reading a book at the minute, and she's really enjoying it.
What do you mean?
We're reading book 2 of the Christmasosaurus, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, it's written by, I know this got
David
nothing to do with
Williams?
Star Wars. No, so she has David Williams' book. This is written by a lad who's in a band. Don't know if he was in McFly or Busted or some one of these cheesy bands. But anyway, he's written this book, Christmasosaurus. She had that last year. She's had the second one this year. We're banging it. Christmasosaurus Winter Witch or something. Well, good.
Oh,
I'm totally into it.
Why ain't you got her reading Star Wars yet, dude?
Oh, she's totally anti-Star Wars, mate. My whole house is. And do you know why? It's because I love it so much that they feel threatened by it. And that's all it comes down to. They hate it because I love it. It's all that matters.
Jealous.
Yeah, it is. It's jealous.
So I'm just using a couple of little bits. Just to,
With Caleb's $20 he donated, we only need $10 for the giveaway. Close, but $20 isn't £20. Oh no, it probably is nowadays.
it's close.
Yeah, very
It's
close.
not
Yeah.
quite that.
I'm sure you've got the extra spondoolies that you need anyway to do 2 tickets for $20.
Yes, that's right.
And if you're a
oh
s-
my God! Now you're in
look at
business.
that.
You
That's
just
it.
Hit your targets.
That's it. Don't let it stop you, though.
Yeah, keep chucking them cash wongers our way.
Yeah, I think that stretch goal, I'll put it at 150. I think it should have been 140. Yeah.
So we've done it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Tickets are 1,000 spondoolies. That'll get you a ticket. If you're a sub, it'll get you 2 tickets. So it's worth subbing up before you get a ticket.
Oh look, Walkie Outrider's got 8 Gs. Dalton's got 8 Gs. These boys are throwing big tickets at this. I'm telling you. I don't blame you though. Imagine, like me personally, I kind of know how much it would cost to have a Rasta painted squad in
look,
your army.
I'll be completely honest with you. If you were to buy something like this from me, custom painted, you'd be looking a tiny bit more than our original stretch goal. You'd probably be looking at about 160,
I'd
170
have gone, yeah,
pounds.
180.
Right.
Yeah, I would have thought.
But the point of this is,
This has been done on screen as well. It's got history.
Yeah.
for literally the price of a £10 ticket, you might get lucky.
Yeah.
You might get lucky and win 180 quid worth of stuff for a tenner, innit?
It's mental. Oh wow.
Right, so this is one of Dalton's lovely little, also available from ProTech.
He does some good stuff.
He does some good stuff, man. He's my brother. He looks after me.
He does.
Right, so
So we're going top corner.
I think we need to go there.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate.
Right, we're also going to have a look because I've got some letters on here somewhere. I'm sure I did.
Don't forget, if you're a subscriber, you get extra ticket as well.
So Dalton, ProTech Models, if you guys ever need masks, he will make you anything that you're
Yeah,
wildest.
so you could get Arabesh specific of your name, your team, whatever you wanted, and he will have it cut for you, sized to what you want, and go to town. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's done all sorts. He's done Harry Potter stuff. He's done, you know, anything you can imagine. He's done flames, all different flames.
Yeah.
Remember when we worked through the Millennium Falcon, when we did that on stream, those big flames that were over that was all Dalton.
Yeah.
Me sending him actual drawings and him... Let's just get me knife.
I'll put the giveaway up for it.
Yeah, the giveaway is live, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
So, in order to enter the giveaway, you have to type ! raffle and the number of tickets you would like.
They are 1,000 spondoolies a ticket.
Rich is in. Look, it's got 2 tickets. Bosh. Rich, what are you running in Legion? What is your army? I think you're Rebels. Ulfric's jumped in. He's gone 10 tickets. He ain't mucking about.
Ulfric can afford 10 tickets. I like it. Ulfric
He's
is...
got Rebels, Rich. You're a good man. Well done.
I would really like to have a Legion army. I just ain't got time.
You just have it like me and have it unpainted.
Yeah. Me with an unpainted army. Are you on some sort of substance, Mr. Brooks?
I know.
It's all of that gum from licking all those stamps.
Yeah. So you mask them off.
These I am.
Right, got
Because
don't want to go any overspray.
sorry. So all I'm doing, I've got some. This is frog tape from B&Q.
Yeah.
You get 2 types of frog tape. You get green type and you get yellow type. Yellow's less sticky, less likely to peel off paint, but the green's alright too. They've got paint block on this stuff, so as soon as paint hits it, it seals on the edge. But the only reason I'm masking is because I'm going to quickly go in with like a white first,
So the yellow pops.
so everything pops.
Mark's on, look, Terminator Mark. Big up, Mark.
Terminate, Mark. Bruh. So why did I do that? I'm not 12 anymore. Big up, Mark. Big up yourself and this and that and shit.
What?
Oh yeah. So let's get this cleaned out. I didn't flick my jumper, did I, Ash?
No, you're alright,
I'm
bro.
alright. Because you know I have a habit of ruining my clothes. And this is my Ralph Lauren jumper. Like,
Don't be ruining that.
you know what I mean? And I only got this because TK Maxx exists.
Yeah, I was in there the other day searching for something that makes me look richer than I am.
Yep. Yeah.
I finally have a Twitch account, guys. There you go, Mastini. So, we need to...
We'll give you those spondoolies
hook
on
him
your
up with
thing.
spondoolies.
Who? Hey.
So, Master Haney needs 2 G's worth of spondoolies.
Good job you're paying attention.
Thank you.
They've
Make
all got
sure
new
to
names.
activate 2-factor authentication. I don't know what that means, but John does because he's...
I do, because I've been doing it work for them.
Who is Lufel
Been meant.
Lunatic?
It's clever, whoever he is.
Because it's new. He's a new, or she's a new, or
They're new.
they're new.
They're new.
I'd like to know who you are if I know you, or if you're just new and where you're from. Because we like when new people start watching new names, especially when people are actually taking part in the chat. We love people that use the chat.
Yeah, who's Lou the Lunatic?
He's no idea.
Hi. Hi. Looky cool side.
Right.
Crazy.
So I'm not actually going to use pure white. I'm going to use this like wolf grey that I use all the time.
Okay.
Just because it's not quite so madness.
Paul's missus is on. She says, "Evening, Rasta."
Evening, Paul's missus. Is that Mrs. and there?
Like painting minis for X-Wing. Don't know you personally. I'm from Ontario.
Oh, wicked, man.
Love that.
Who's that?
Lou the Lunatic.
Is it?
I was thinking it might have been Lewis. That he'd finally gone and got a Twitch account.
That'd make sense as well, wouldn't it? Streamlabs is telling Master Haney he has 0 spondulas. This is not true, is it?
What colour will we do in the Imperial logo again?
Master Haney.
Or which was the other Haney? Caleb. Is Caleb Master Haney?
Oh, right.
What colour will we do in the Imperial logo, guys? Was it white or red? Ash.
What the Imperial one? White.
It was white.
Because then we can weather it, and letters yellow.
So that's the start of that. Let me just clean out this bit of blue.
Master Haney doesn't.
No. Why? I don't know how that works then. Random Haney's.
Did he donate? He donated something around the Haney, didn't
Yeah, but Random Haney.
he? He should have 1,000.
Yeah,
really,
but
shouldn't
well, I don't know. But Caleb's is brother, which is Master Haney, I believe. I do
Right.
not know these details, John.
he?
Very confused.
Master doesn't come up. Oh no, Master's there.
There he is. He should have had 2,000, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Sorted it.
Is it working?
Yeah, it should be. Master Haney, try again.
Yeah, Master Haney, you should be back, brother. You're all fixed. I'm on it for you, man. So is this white now?
So that's white on there. That's the white. Ash, or John, you would have. I need space in my cup. That's not a euphemism, you dirty boys and girls. Any rebel graffiti going on that wall? No, I mean we're going to do this marker, and we are getting close to the point where I'm going to run out of time. I don't really want to do a Sabine logo on it because it will look a bit weird on the side.
Yeah, no, I think we'll keep this one. Just keep it with the Imperial flavour.
Sabine don't need to have graffitied
Tagged
every
up.
Imperial bunker in the world.
In the entire galaxy.
The entire galaxy.
There we go,
You're a superstar, my darling.
Right, I must leave, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
It was
Ash.
wonderful to see everyone and talk Star Wars. I'm so glad you all enjoyed episode 9, as I did. I shall be back. Are you filming next week or the week after?
I'm filming next week.
Oh, are you indeed?
I am indeed.
Well, I may pop in next week for a little visit, or if not, definitely for the week after for a longer one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely, man.
One. Say thanks, Ash. Say
Thank
we love you,
all.
Ash.
Thank you all. I really love coming down and chatting.
I know,
It's always the best.
honestly, bro. Like when you come, as you can see, look what I can smash out. When
I
I
know
can
you
get,
just banged
when
it.
I can get my head down
Yeah.
and I can actually concentrate for 2 minutes.
Yeah, you really killed it today,
Yeah,
bro.
thank
I
you,
told
dude.
you I'm going to enter for that anyway because I want it.
Yeah, well, if not, I'll
So-
enter for you if you're not about.
All
Don't
you,
worry.
all you punks don't enter, yeah, because I want it.
Who wants it?
Oh,
Oh, them lot.
Yeah.
All right.
none
Well, you
of them.
better donate then.
Yeah. Right. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. I'll come and say hello, babe, to everyone.
Is it already?
Go and say hello to
I
the
don't
crowd.
want to.
No, don't want to. Scarlett's in the house, everyone.
Right.
So a bit of yellow. I'm just going to catch this bit of writing. And we are getting close to having done this. And then we will pull the winner for the clones. Kev's just said, hi Scarlett, are you looking? So this is a bit of kind of like the middle yellows. If you noticed when I did this, I kind of faded the whites and the grey, so that when I do this yellow, it will give me a kind of a varied set of weathered yellows. Right, let's try that. Let's just give that a little hairdryer. So when you use them, it's kind of like anything, you're just dusting on these. You don't want to try and like obliterate it with paint. So, masking tape off. Gently, so as I'm lifting, see I'm pulling one way. Wait, look at that. See what I mean? So imagine trying to just pull off that sort of tightness with a brush. It's close to impossible. It really is close to impossible. Yeah, thank you for following, Haney. Let's stick that up there. So the masks, most of them, yeah, are reusable. So you can put them back on your contact paper and you can come to reuse it. I wonder if I want to do any more. I'm going to. I know I said I wasn't going to. I'm just going to get a little bit of white. Are you coming back in, John? Scarlett, let John sit. I'm just going to get a little bit of white and one of these ridiculously big brushes that I'm hiding. Where have they all gone?
Oh, Scarlett.
Oh my god! Oh, it's okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're dying! We've got this, John. We've got this. Okay. Don't know if it's going to stay up. Have we got no clips?
No.
John? Just let the illusion go, John.
Oh, no.
What can we do? That's it. Don't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's terrible.
Oh, so look, everyone. That's what it really looks like behind you on the green screen. We're in a big, messy workshop. John is losing his mind, but it's okay, John.
Okay.
It's okay. What can we do? What can we do? I'll tell you what.
Not a lot.
We're going to give you guys a couple more minutes to get any tickets you want. And all I'm doing on this last little bit, I've just got a little bit of white really rubbed off, and we're just catching a few of these edges, right? You all know what this is. It's just dry brushing. We can go over the top of these that we've done, and it just starts to, there's hardly any paint left on, and we're just going to start picking up on some of this. See how little paint's on my brush? And that's all we're doing, is we're just gently, nice and dry brush, not a lot of paint, catching these edges. And they can even catch like silvers with white, believe it or not, because it's just light. That's all you're adding. It's a bit of a Bob Ross thing. And then again, exactly the same on the main building. We're just catching a few bits. I'm sorry this one's been a bit complicated to actually get you guys to even be able to see what we're doing. But that is, let's finish this bit like old Bob does. That is in 1 hour and 45 minutes. A pucker little Imperial. It's really, really pretty. You can't really see it that well because of the thing. Let's have a look under here. Can we see it a bit better there? It's a bit too close. I'll get you some nice photos. But look, an hour and 45 minutes with your airbrush from start to finish. That's proper, like, if you were making movies, this is painted well enough to go in the back in movies, do you know what I mean? Distance shots, actual model work. So an hour and 45 with your airbrush. Have we got any airbrushes left? At the moment. No, but you can order on the website. So you've seen all the videos. That's what you get. Right. Should we close that giveaway, John?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll get some nice photos of you, of it up for you. And then we'll give that, and I'll have something else to give you next week as well. I think we'll do this and an X-wing ship. That'd be nice for them.
That's closed.
Right, you can no longer enter the raffle. Thank you very much. What's that? Protest 3D products. Yeah, that's the link for the actual bunker that I've been painting in this show. Sorry about the disastrous backdrop falling down. That's what happens. It wasn't Scott. That's what happens when Ash leaves. He took all the elastic bands holding it up, didn't he? Right. So we are going to draw the winner for the 7-man Clone Trooper squad now. John. Richie C. Oh my God! Watch. He is going to be doing backflips. Well done, mate. Richie, when are you next in the store? Has he gone or has he fainted? Do you think he's had a massive coronary?
He's probably gone to the
Whee! Look at him. I think he fainted. I think you're right. Richie, when are you next in the store, mate? Rich currently have a man. Rich is currently having a man moment. You can't even look. He can't even type. Don't know. I can pop in this weekend. Do you want me to leave him here, or shall I take him home and then you have to come and visit me like you've been promising for a cup of tea? And I'm free this weekend for visitors. Come in. Would be nice. Yes, darling. All my social engagements are done for the following week. I've got Ascot in a couple of weeks, babe. Don't forget your katatataten, Richard, either. So, Rich, let me know what you want me to do, whether you want me to take them home or leave them here for you. Thank you, everyone. I know it was quite a big stretch goal, but it was a bloody amazing prize. The lucky Richie C won it. So every time you tune in and you support, you could... Did you get your hat sorted for Ascot? Oh, always, mate. I've got loads of hats. But yeah, leave them at the store for me. Got the kids this weekend. I'll leave them at the store for you. They'll be in they're in like a little deck box. I'll leave a little note on it. So well done, Rich. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for everyone that donated. Thank you for joining us again. We will be back next week. I don't know what I'm painting. I don't know. Do you know what? Instead of this where you couldn't see, what I'll do you remember the little orc goblin nobblery thing that I started? Yeah. Let's finish it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. So we'll go back to close paintbrush painting. No airbrushing, no big work, really detailed, really, really like finishing paintwork. I painted some orcs. Exactly that. I'm going to paint an orc. I love you guys. This has been amazing. Thank you for your support and thank you for joining in. I hope you had a great Christmas, great New Year. Keep joining us all this year. We're going to be doing loads of this. See you soon. And we got another tournament coming up in February, John. X-Wing and that.
I don't know yet.
We don't know the dates yet on that. On all that. Right. Okay. Well, I'll let you know about all that stuff. Anyway, one love, Hanley, one love, everyone. Peace. Shazbot. Awesome.